The Bardo Thodol is known in the Western world as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Essentially, it is a book on self-liberation, less about how to live and more about how to die. The afterlife belief in Buddhism revolves around the concept of attaining enlightenment. If you fail to achieve enlightenment, you are bound to samsara, continually reincarnating in the wheel of life. The goal is to break out of the wheel, out of the physical existence that contains life and death. How to do that is what the Bardo explains. Carl Jung goes into great depth and great analysis of this great work, and his commentary is as follows. Even if the truth should prove to be a disappointment, one almost feels tempted to concede at least some measure of reality to the vision of life in the Bardo. At any rate, it is unexpectedly original, if nothing else, to find the after-death state, of which our religious imagination has formed the most grandiose conceptions, painted in lurid colours as a terrifying dream state of a progressively degenerative character. The supreme vision comes not at the end of the Bardo, but right at the beginning, at the moment of death. What happens afterward is an ever-deepening descent into illusion and obscuration, down to the ultimate degradation of new physical birth. The spiritual climax is reached at the moment when life ends. Human life, therefore, is the vehicle of the highest perfection it is possible to attain. It alone generates the karma that makes it possible for the dead man to abide in the perpetual light of the voidness without clinging to any object, and thus to rest on the hub of the wheel of rebirth, freed from all illusion of genesis and decay. Life in the Bardo brings no eternal rewards or punishments, but merely a descent into a new life which shall bear the individual nearer to his final goal. But this goal is what he himself brings to birth as the last and highest fruit of the labours and aspirations of earthly existence. This view is not only lofty, it is manly and heroic. So Jung here is saying that the Bardo explains that the spiritual climax of life happens at the moment it ends. And so the whole point of life in this way can be seen as a preparation for that moment of death. If one has not achieved enlightenment in life, and at the point of death, he will be reincarnated again, his spirit once again manifested in physical form as a new physical life in the world of material forms. But if he does achieve enlightenment and is ready for death, he breaks free from the wheel of rebirth and is absorbed into the eternal voidness, freed from life and death, reward and punishment. The point of life is to die properly, and in order to die properly, one needs to live a life in accordance. To do this is what the Bardo teaches us.